Today we're in Alexandria, Virginia, touring the lowest priced single family home with at least 3 beds and 2 baths in the entire county. Listed by Maggie Beer Bodge with Sampson Properties, it's on the market for $599,900 and was previously as high as $650,000. Inside you'll find 1,600 square feet across 2 levels, built in 2020 with a 2-car driveway and a nice backyard. The location is right off of Route 1 near Fort Belvoir, with grocery stores, restaurants, and shops just blocks away. So let's start the tour, and if you have any questions or would like to set up a showing, just reach out below. Also, be sure to sign up for our Northern Virginia weekly email newsletter in the link below. We cover market updates, new listings, and other helpful info. All right, let's get this tour started, and let me turn you around so you can see where we came in from. So we do have a little bit of a porch area. You could put some small furniture out there. And then they got these luxury vinyl plank flooring throughout this property. And I couldn't turn the lights on. I think they might have turned the power off. But you'll still get a good idea of the home. So we kind of have like the combo living room, dining room, open concept going on. So over here would be the living room. And then kind of have this nook over to the side. I'm not exactly sure what would go there. Maybe give me some ideas what you would put right there. And one good thing about this location, so you're right off of Route 1, you can actually see it kind of behind me, or behind those houses, I mean. There's a commercial area. I mean, Route 1 is, the main strip obviously is commercial, so you're super close to restaurants, grocery stores, and that kind of thing. And Route 1, it's a more affordable part of Alexandria, so you have a lot of development going on, and the next 5 to 10 years, you should see a lot more just development around here. All right, so we got our bathtub. We got a full bath on the main level. And this right here, close that up, is kind of set up as the dining room. So you put your table right there, and then you put your couch over there. And if you wanted to, you could always add some recessed lighting. So we got our kitchen. It looks like granite countertops, and then you could put some seating under the bar area right there. We got our Whirlpool appliance package. And this house was built 2020. So all of these appliances should be 2020. Got our sink here. Let me open a couple cabinets. Oh, this one's missing a piece of hardware, but not a big deal. Usually that's not a deal breaker for people. So we got the electric stove, microwave. If you wanted to, you could add a backsplash. But yeah, pretty straightforward on this level. We still got a couple closets to check out, and of course the backyard, but you got the open concept, you got the porch out front, you're close to grocery stores and shopping, and I think you're about 9 miles to Old Town Alexandria. So, depending on traffic, 15, 20-minute drive. And then to Arlington, when I was putting it in, it was about 30 minutes to Arlington. So we have our pantry right here. can definitely fit some items in there. I think it's a good size pantry for this size kitchen. You know, it's not like an oversized kitchen, but you know, for a starter kind of house, I think it's a good size kitchen. And some of these houses don't even have pantries, so it's nice that you have at least something. And let's check out the backyard. All right. So we got a flat backyard, fairly private in the back. Well, I like what these neighbors did. With the nice grass, and they got a some type of shed going on over there. But here's the yard, and you do share it with this neighbor. It also looks like this house was built 2020, so if you wanted to, you could probably put up a fence. Probably where that tree is right there is probably like about the property line. But, you know, pretty flat, fairly private. You know, you could probably add more of a deck as well if you really wanted to. We have a side yard too. My feet are getting a little wet. I'll head back inside. And we will check out the upstairs. Hey, what's up? It's Jeff here. So if you have any questions about this property, or if you want to set up a showing for this house or any other homes around the Northern Virginia or DC area, just reach out to me in the link below and I would love to assist you. Also, be sure to sign up for our weekly real estate email newsletter in the link below. We go over market updates, different houses, helpful info, different things like that. All right, let's go check out the upstairs now. All right. So I'm still not 100% sure what to do with this space, but maybe you could put like a little, oh, maybe it's a closet. Maybe you would actually set that up as a closet, because when we walk in, there's not an official like closet here. There we go. All right, so we got the carpet going upstairs, and we have 3 bedrooms up here. So here we go. This would be bedroom number 1. And this is a pretty good sized bedroom. Let me back up a little bit here. Yeah, this is not bad at all. You can see the street. You know, the houses are fairly close to each other, but I haven't really seen like any cars come by. So, you know, quieter street, and then you got the parking out in front, you know, street parking as well as 2-car driveway. So, got our closet here. We got this closet, but then we also have this nook over here, so maybe you could put a dresser or, I don't know, something. You can see I'm more of a numbers person than a design guy. All right. So, bedroom number 2, a little bit smaller, but still perfectly good, normal size for a 2nd or 3rd bedroom. And this house actually was listed much higher, and they've dropped the price a few times. So it's not too common to find, you know, a newer single family house in Northern Virginia for under 600K, once we go back like 10 years ago. All right, I can't open that door without trying too hard, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. But we got our washer dryer, got our shelf right there. So always nice to have that washer dryer upstairs, close to the primary. And There is an attic space, but it's like an unfinished attic kind of space, not like really that accessible. And the lights are off, but it's nice to have the 2 sinks here. And it's actually like separated, so you can close this door and then head to the primary suite. So we got the bathtub in here, kind of like the same setup as downstairs. Shower, toilet, and then this would be the actual primary suite. So it's pretty good size, kind of similar size, maybe a little bit bigger to that bedroom in the front, but obviously like you're in the back of the house, so it's a little more, a little more private, I would say. We got 2 closets here. And what's nice about this is, again, the view kind of into the back is a little bit more private. I don't know what those 4 stones are right there. I have to find out. Yeah, if it was me, I might put up a fence. I mean, it just depends. Dog or kids or whatnot. All right, so this is closet number 1. Oh, actually it connects. So it's just one big closet, and then that's kind of cool. They got the shoe rack right there. Nice little touch. So let me back up here so you can see it. So with this house, it is just the 1 full bathroom upstairs. So these 3 bedrooms would share the bathroom. However, you do have the full bath on the main level as well. So you do have 2 full baths in this property. And let me just show it to you one last time here. And I don't know where we'd put a sauna in this property. Actually, maybe in the backyard, how that other house had that like shed area. Maybe you could do like an outdoor sauna for this one. Put it in the back near the trees. That could be kind of nice. A little scenic sauna action going on. All right, so let me know what you thought about this one. And if you have any questions about this house, or if you want to set up a showing for this house or any other homes around the Northern Virginia, DC area, reach out to me below. Also be sure to sign up for our weekly real estate email newsletter for the Northern Virginia area. We go over market updates, different houses, helpful info, things like that. All right, see you in the next video.